Hey there, Smarty fans. Have you ever wondered about the lives of kings, queens, royals, and other famous or infamous characters from history? Well, if so, have I got the podcast for you. History Tea Time brings history to life with captivating and informative stories that are perfect for adults and older smarty pants. Host Lindsay Holiday narrates her super detailed research on a variety of fascinating topics in an easy-to-follow style. From the hidden stories of Henry VIII's secret children to the dramatic lives of the Romanov sisters, History Tea Time uncovers it all. Plus, it delves into modern royal practices like coronations and succession rules, placing them in a historical context. With over 70 awesome episodes averaging 30 to 40 minutes, they're the perfect length for a commute or a relaxing break. Tune in to History Tea Time on iTunes, Spotify, or your favorite podcast platform for a delightful journey through the past. Welcome to Who Smarted. We're trying to reach as many families as we can with our free podcast and curriculum. And honestly, there's nothing more helpful than you telling a friend, parent, or educator about the show. And if you aren't already signed up for our email list, sign up today at whosmarted.com so you can get your free home activity guide and curriculum with every episode. Shout out to Jaden T. Thanks for listening in New Jersey, Smarty Pants. Like, follow, and comment on Facebook at facebook.com/whosmarted, and you might get your own shout out. Now it's time to hear what's so cool about sound waves.
Hello, and welcome to Sounds of Nature. I'm your host, Madam Sounds a Lot. Today, I'm coming to you from deep in the rainforest of Sumatra, a sprawling and lush ecosystem in Indonesia. Listen, did you hear that? The mating call of the yellow-cheeked gibbon. Very exciting indeed. Oh my, listen. Sounds like something's approaching. I don't believe it. What animal do you suppose makes that sound?
I don't know.
Take a guess. Did you guess a bird? Hello. Or perhaps you thought it was a small furry mammal of some sort. Listen again. Would you believe that call is made by a rhinoceros? That's right. That is the singing Sumatran rhino, the most endangered rhino species on the planet. I can't believe how lucky we are to hear its unique call.
Hey, I'm walking here, I'm walking.
Ooh, how very odd. We must be near a roadway. No matter. Nature abounds, and there's much more to explore here in the rainforest. This window's stuck. I can't close it. Thank goodness. Now, where was I? It appears as though the jig is up. I am not, in fact, in the rainforest of Sumatra.
Huh?
I am in my apartment in Brooklyn. And my name is not Madam Sounds a Lot. In truth, I am Madam Sounds Alike.
Huh?
You see, I have a unique talent for imitating any sound. You name it, I can sound it. For example, all the animal sounds. Ahem. But it seems as though I cannot escape the oral landscape of my city. Oh, bother. 'Tis a pity my show is ruined. We simply can't hear the sounds of nature over all this noise.
Psst, hey, lady, not so fast.
Oh, dear me. Who are you? Are you here to fix my cable?
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. And I'm not here for the cable. As it happens, I've got my own show.
Who Smarted?
And I think we may be able to help each other out.
Really? How?
Well, you have a rare gift for making sounds.
Why, thank you. That's very kind.
And I want to help the people listening understand what sound is. Where does it come from? And what does sound look like?
Don't be ridiculous. What does that mean? What does sound look like? You can't see sound.
That's not what I heard. Get ready for another whiff of science on
Who smarted? Who's smarted? Who's smart? Is it you? Is it me? Is it science or history? Listen up, everyone. We make smarting lots of fun on Who Smarted.
Now, what's all this about seeing sound? I can hear sounds. I can make sounds. Ahem.
Transmission.
But I've never seen a sound.
Well, that's about to change. In fact, we can do a little experiment right now to help you see sound. Same goes for you listening. All you need is a small bowl and a cup. Fill each of them about halfway with some water. Go ahead.
Okay.
Take a minute and get a cup and bowl with some water. You can ask for help if you need it.
Help me!
Madam Sounds-alike, can you do the sound of dishes rattling?
Can I?
Amazing! How about some water filling up our bowl and cup?
Simple.
Nice. All right. Does everybody have their stuff? Even if you don't, listen along.
Okay.
Now, place the bowl on a steady surface, like a table, so that it's very still and the top of the water is perfectly flat. Now, here's the fun part.
Yay!
Dip one finger into the cup of water. Take your wet finger and let one drop of water drop right into the middle of the water in the bowl.
Allow me.
Perfect. Now tell me, what do you see? Do you see a few small ripples? Try another drop of water in the bowl and look closely. You see how those ripples start right where the drop hits the water? And then the ripples expand and move out to the edges of the bowl. They almost look like tiny little waves you might see at the beach.
Whoa.
Madame? Well, believe it or not, that's how sound travels.
Huh?
In waves. I know. Crazy, right?
Yes!
And it gets even crazier. The little droplets that created the ripples in your bowl, they're like the tiny little movements that create sounds. They're called vibrations. Good vibrations.
Oh. But what are these vibrations?
It could be anything. All it takes is a teensy, tiny little vibration. So small that you can't even see it to produce sound.
Whoa.
For example, a saw scraping against a piece of wood. Or a finger plucking a guitar string. Or the vibration from your vocal cords, the little muscles in your throat that allow you to talk and sing. Whoa, impressive.
Thank you. As you were saying.
That little bit of movement or vibration is like the drop of water in our experiment. It creates invisible ripples or waves of sound. Those waves travel through the air until they reach your ears. And when the waves hit your ears, your brain works its magic and turns those waves into sounds.
In other words, that drop of water and the ripples it formed allowed me to see how sound travels.
Exactamundo. But you want to hear something even more amazing?
Huh?
Guess how long the whole process takes, from vibration to sound waves to reaching your ear and having your brain translate it into a sound. Exactly, as fast as that Sound waves travel 343 miles per second.
Whoa!
That's faster than a sprinting cheetah. Or a speeding train. That's even faster than a race car. Wow, that was a pretty good race car. Nice and loud.
Speaking of, I have a question. Why are some sounds very loud, like this, while other sounds are soft, like this? And then some sounds are high-pitched, like this, while others are low, like this.
Madame, are you just showing off now? That was incredible. You're bringing tears to my ears.
Please, you're making me blush. But I need to know, what makes all those different sounds sound so different?
Good question. I'll tell you all about it in just a moment. Stick around.
Breaking news! Across the globe, sounds are mysteriously going missing. Waves aren't crashing, crickets aren't chirping, and the familiar jingle of the ice cream truck is a distant memory. Follow Detective Hunch and his new sidekick, Audie the Ear, as they solve sound mysteries and track down the nefarious sound swindler. All with a little help from me, LeVar Burton. Listen to Sound Detectives wherever you get your podcasts. Sound Detectives is sponsored by Half Price Books.
Join Hoda Kotb for a brand new season of her podcast, Making Space.
I feel this season is more personal to me.
Uplifting conversations with television host Maria Menounos, The Office star and author Rainn Wilson, and more.
All of our guests provide something special, every single one. Come with me on this journey, and I promise you'll leave stronger than when you started.
New episodes of Making Space with Hoda Kotb are released every Wednesday. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.
Okay, so now we know that sound moves through the air in waves. But how do these waves work?
Whoa! Did someone say waves?
Who are you? What are you doing in my apartment?
The name's Chad. I was just surfing the internet and heard you dudes and dudettes talking about waves. So I grabbed my board and came on over. We gonna hang 10 and get gnarly or what?
I hate to break it to you, Chad, but it's not that kind of wave party.
Bummer, dude. I'm outie.
Actually, don't go, Chad. Madame Sounds Alike, could you provide some sounds of the surf?
But of course.
No way. That's totally tubular.
Tubular? You're a very interesting man, Chad.
Whoa!
Now, Chad, I want you to imagine the ocean and picture the waves.
Dude, that's all I think about, bro.
All right, now imagine these waves are kind of far apart. There's some time between them. Here comes one now. And then, a little later, another one comes along.
Sounds like a chill afternoon, dude.
Well, when sound waves are spaced far apart like that, they make a low sound, like a tuba or a cow.
You two are blowing my mind right now. My brain is like, what?
Okay, now Chad, I want you to imagine there are lots of waves coming at you, one right after another. Here comes one. And another. And another.
Bruh, now that is some epic surf.
When sound waves are close together like that, they make a high-pitched sound, like a flute. Or a little bird.
I'm getting so amped right now.
There's more.
Speak up, bruh. I can't hear you.
There's more.
Dude, why are you whispering?
You want me to speak up?
Whoa, why are you shouting?
Am I shouting?
Not cool, bruh.
But I did it to explain how the sound waves when I whisper look very different from the sound waves when I shout.
Ah, I get it. You're teaching me more about sound waves.
That's right. Quiet sounds, like whispers, have very short sound waves, like the little waves you might see close to the shore.
Small waves are nice to dip your toes in, but you can't ride them, so bogus.
Yeah, I think you'd be more into loud sound waves. Those are big, tall waves.
Now you're talking, dude. Give me those loud sound waves all day long.
I'll let Madame handle that. My job here is done. But before I go, a quick joke. How do surfers say goodbye? They wave.
You want to do it or me?
I got it.
Thanks for listening to Who Smarted. Please, let your friends know about the show. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's episode, Soundwaves, was written by Katie Rolnick and voiced by Jenna Hoban, Barry Blumenfeld, and yours truly, Jerry Colbert. Technical direction and sound design by Josh Hahn. Who Smarted was recorded and mixed at the Relic Room Studio. Theme song by Brian Suarez. Lyrics written and performed by Adam Tex Davis. Who Smarted was created and produced by Adam Tex Davis and Jerry Colbert. This has been an Atomic Entertainment production.